The other thing that bothers me a little bit about this, and a lot of people disagree with me on this, is that, for example, a lot of these lawsuits are by Jane Does. And some of these people who are getting sued, even in the midst of a lawsuit, don't know who the person is.
Oh, shit.
Sometimes it's not even revealed to the person getting accused as to who they are.
For real?
That's bananas.
And it's because, like, based on the law, they're trying to protect this person because the other person is more powerful and they could do things.
Okay, yeah. It depends on the situation and the case. It depends. Like, yep, she would say something. I would too. Listen, when it comes to that type of situation, I ain't holding shit in. I spoke up at an early age and I was told that I shouldn't have did that. I shouldn't have did this. And now that I'm older, without knowing it, I was doing everything the right way. And I never knew that I was actually doing everything the right way. While the whole time, the world was making me feel bad for speaking up and for saying, you know, everything that happened to me. From a young age, I'm telling you, I had people that was there trying to comfort me, but I also had people that was like, why did you say something? Why did you do this? Like, but now that I'm older, I look at those same people and I'm like, yo, you're the same type of person that would sit here and help somebody commit the same type of crime that was committed against me, huh? Or you're the same type of person that would sit here and commit the same type of crime that was committed against me. Hey, but to each his own. People make you think some shit about them, yo, real shit.
Things to them, but to me, it's just unfair because you're putting this person publicly on blast. Mm-hmm. If you lose this lawsuit, if it gets thrown out, mm-hmm. or if you lose it in a court of law, you have no repercussions. You have a lawyer that's doing on contingency, so there's no money out your pocket. Your, your identity's hidden. You go back to work like nothing has happened. This person has to hold this forever. So my whole thing is, if you're going to be a Jane Doe suing, the person you should be suing should be a John Doe as well. That's
shit.
How I think you could fix it.
Well, I don't know. Like I said, I don't know nothing about this. This is not my. I don't know nothing about none of this because I'm just a.
Luenell is like, yo, you ain't putting me in the middle of this. I ain't gonna be the one over here in God's eye. I ain't the next target. Next question. Let's move on. Yo, Luenell not dumb. She's smart.
I'm just a different type of chick. I'm telling. I'm suing immediately.
Yeah.
Everybody's gonna know.
Yep.
I'm going on Instagram Live. I'm snitching. I'm telling.
Hey.
Yeah.
Immediately. And I don't know how to.
Yo, she said, I'm going on Instagram Live. I'm snitching. I'm telling. Yo, I can't with her, yo.
This works. So I guess you have to be in that. See, they're up in another hemisphere than regular folk, too. They're very insulated. They can do what they want. They got people on payroll. And the people on payroll is guilty as everybody, too.
Yeah.
Because that means that you done sold your soul to watch other people get taken advantage of. And you're aiding and abetting in that situation. So you're fucked up too.
Yeah, I mean, Puffy's lawyer, not Puffy's lawyer, Puffy's bodyguards, have come forward and was, one of them said, one of them, Roger Bonds, was actually listed in the paperwork of Cassie's lawsuit. And he came forward and said, yeah, it's true. And the only reason I'm saying now is because I had 4 daughters, but
he had 4 daughters then.
He had 4 daughters then. So that's the argument. Like, well, if it was so bad, how come you kept working for this guy?
Yes, exactly.
That's ultimately the argument there.
Everybody involved and all the R. Kelly shit, all the cover-up boys, all the ticket bookers, all that shit, and everybody involved that aided and abetted in Diddy or anybody who does this, Epstein and all the motherfuckers, everybody's guilty. Everybody's guilty.
And now it's getting...
That's a fact. That's a big, big fact. That's why, I say the same thing with this, even though we know that Diddy's guilty for a lot of the stuff that he's being accused of, I still feel as though it's being used as a distraction. The same thing with the R. Kelly situation. All these people want to come out and speak up after the fact. Like, everybody should be held accountable. Like, the people that, like, if R. Kelly did what he did, right, with that little girl, and I say if because I'm so confused with that little videotape. I've never seen it once, so I can't really speak on the tape. I don't know if it was a little girl. I don't know if it was a girl acting as a I mean, a woman acting as a little girl, because they do got little, they got women out there that look like little girls. Like, it's crazy. Listen, man, that's a topic for another live. But they used it as a distraction so much that I'm to the point that I'm like, yo, this is so. When it comes to these celebrities, we don't know if it's true or not. But one thing that we do know that is facts is about these popes and priests and pastors and all this sitting here touching these underage boys and stuff like that. When are we going to come, surviving the Catholic churches and the priests and the popes and the pastors and all that? Like, but people don't realize we're never going to know what the distraction is until everybody, like, after the whole, it's like when war starts, right? And then you see all the bombs, the shooting, the smoke, all this. Once the air is cleared out, that's when people start realizing and seeing what the hell was happening and what was being done. While we was all focused on this, and that. Like, these be some big ass distractions, like, and people don't realize. That's why I don't stay focused on celebrity shit like that. Like, I watch it, I listen to it. I got comedians that I like. I got bloggers that I like watching and listening to. I got actors that I like that I like. But that don't mean that I'm sitting here like I was 15 years old stuck to the TV waiting on every little gossip that comes on about them. At the end of the day, I know that these people got a normal life just like me. They just have to they got a bigger bag. That's why I'm like, yo, I fucks with Luenell. Like, she's speaking facts.
Getting even crazier now. There's rumors about TD Jakes being involved in these various situations and so on. Not to say it's real.
No, listen.
I'm not saying it's real, but TD Jakes was trending the other day.
I know it, but
for a reason he didn't want to be trending for.
And I shook my head, not to say that's ridiculous. I shook my head to say, unfortunately, I don't put nothing past nobody no more.
There you go.
I just can't get shocked.
See? I don't put nothing past anybody. And that's how I feel about everybody around me. Like, I wouldn't pass it. They say, Ray, defend this person for what? I'm going to sit here defend this person. I'm going to end up with the knife behind me? Nah, I got to sit here, pull this knife off of me. I'm sitting here defending them. Like, yo, I'm falling head over heels. Like, yo, I'm over here on my fucking, like, and the whole time this person was wrong and everybody else was right. Like, nah. I would not put it past it.
No more.
Yep.
I've been so disappointed in the people that I've looked up to and found out about their dirty, shady, fucked up ways.
Yep.
Facts.
And I knew this.
And that's how I feel. Like, people, for some reason, people end up showing you your true colors. And I've always said this. I got this shield up. Like, I could only sit here, put the shield down, observe, do my research, collect the data, put that shield back up. All right, keep it moving. Like, yo, why you so cold? No, man, I'm not cold. It's just that at the end of the day, I gotta watch it. I gotta watch my circle. I gotta watch everybody around me. Like, I can't trust nobody. I trust no one but God.
Before it ever started coming out in papers, because I know people, some people who spoke about it publicly and then they got persecuted. I'll tell you, okay.